Welcome to Ocean Chicks Films.
Hey guys, welcome to Ocean Chicks Films. I'm your host Karen, and tonight we're going to do a really cool video, something I've wanted to do for a while. I'm going to list my top 10 supernatural found footage movies, and we're going to rank them. I think that's going to be so fun. So let's get started. Actually, first off, I just want to ask you guys, how are you guys doing? Are you guys having a good week? I hope so. I've been really busy actually myself, so I'm hoping for some downtime after I film this. We'll see. Also, I want to tell you this will not have any spoilers, so don't worry about that. You can watch the whole video right to the end, and you're going to be fine. And then we can talk about it in the comments section if you like. Number 10, The Blair Witch Project from 1999. 3 film students travel to a small town to document the Blair Witch, a legendary local alleged murderer. The students lose their way and then go missing in the woods. I saw this back in the day in theaters when it came out, and there was so much hype built up about it before we saw it that we really got drawn into the whole story. And I have to say, I enjoyed it. It was scary and fun and awesome at the time. I've since rewatched it, and it doesn't quite have the same rewatch value as it did. And there's been so much funny stuff made about it that it's kind of hard to take it seriously. And the franchise itself, I've never really gotten into either. But back in the day, I really liked it. The only thing that pulled me out of it, because it was very innovative and very different. You know, it was something that we'd never seen before, and something that was hyped up so huge that, you know, we just went in with these great expectations. Anyway, the only thing that drew me out of it was I went with my husband at the time, and he was a tree service worker. So he sat there the whole time and kept saying to me, that whole area is clear cut. There's got to be a logging road or something close by. There's no way that they would be lost the way that they're lost. And he kept saying stuff like that the whole way through. And it was like, stop. I just want to watch the movie and enjoy it. So that being said, that pulled me out of it just a little bit. But yeah, overall, I enjoyed it. I know that's not the popular consensus, but I liked it. And let me know what you thought about it. Number 9. Paranormal Activity from 2007, the OG one. Soon after Micah and Katie move into a tract home, they discover a supernatural presence and set up video cameras to record, but what they find they are not prepared for. This movie I really liked back in the day too when we first watched it. We got really prepared and psyched out for it. I was absolutely so terrified. I snuggled up super tight on the couch, kept looking down our big dark hallway, and I was just like almost didn't want to watch it because I was so scared for what I was going to find. It wasn't as scary as I thought, but it was a pretty clever idea for back then. Since then they've made so many of them, I've lost track. I haven't watched them all, but I kind of enjoyed that first one, and it's kind of a fun popcorn flick, you know, to rewatch too. I think it's okay. My daughter likes it too. And probably not the popular consensus, but I pretty much liked it. Lots of good jump scares and crazy things. And it just all depended back in the day of like what kind of like idea, where you let your mind go to of whether you enjoyed it or not. You know, of course, if you debunked it and ripped it apart, it would be really stupid. But I really liked it and had a good time with it. Let me know what you think about that one too. Number 8, House LLC from 2015. Okay, 5 years after an unexplained malfunction causes the death of 15 tour goers and staff on the opening night of a Halloween haunted house tour, a documentary crew travels back to the scene to find out what happened. This movie to me, is classic found footage filming, you know, but it was a lot of fun. It was good. There's lots of twists and stuff, and yeah, the acting's pretty good. I enjoyed it. I think it was a good one. I think it did well enough that it it warrants being in my top 10. It's fun. I recommend it. Let me know what you think of it. It's kind of a neat concept, you know, the idea of this Halloween haunted tour, because we see so many of YouTubers going to these Halloween nights shows and stuff that seem really fun. I've always wanted to go to one. And so the idea that they're doing this haunted house kind of thing, and crazy things happen, and the documentary crew goes back in to find out what's going on, and there's some weird stuff, and I think that's a lot of fun. So yeah, if you've seen it, let me know what you think, you know, or what you didn't like about it even. I'd love to hear about it. Number 7, The Devil's Due, from 2014. Zach and Samantha go to the Dominican Republic. Love it there. I've always wanted to travel there. Used to know this art student, you know, we shared a studio together, and she used to travel there every year, and she did her paintings based off of photographs from there, and the colors and stuff were just so incredible. Such green water and pink houses, that kind of thing. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked, but I've always wanted to go there. So this film's very beautiful. Zach and Samantha go to the Dominican Republic for their honeymoon. The newlyweds go to a bar, get drunk, and end up waking up in the morning not really knowing what happened. She ends up being pregnant, but there's sinister stuff involved. I watched this like a year or two ago for the first time randomly. I really liked this movie. It was creepy. I highly recommend it if you haven't seen it yet, but it was really well done. It's really plot twisty and very surreal, and I liked it. Very, very, very good. I recommend that you check it out for sure. If you have seen it, let me know what you think in the comments below. But I think it was a good one to add to this list. Number 6, Host, from 2020. Probably everybody's seen this one before, but you know, in case you haven't, it is about 6 friends accidentally invite the attention of a demonic presence during an online seance, and you know, crazy stuff starts to happen and whatnot. Loved this movie beyond, like loved it. Because we do live streams and, you know, interviews and podcasts and stuff like that, it really kind of resonated with me in a creepy way. It was so different at the time, and I know stuff has been done since that's kind of similar, but just loved it so much. It was such a unique concept and so fun and so tense to see what was going to happen next. Really, really loved it. Highly recommend it. And yeah, let me know what you think. I'm sure there's some people that didn't like it, and let me know what you didn't like about it maybe. And yeah, recommend watching it though. Number 5, Malum, from 2023. I watched this one recently. Oh my God, I loved this movie. This one's actually a remake of another film, but remade, and I forget what the name of the film is, but I'll pop it up on the screen. A remake by the same director, the same people. They just redid it, I believe. So that's pretty crazy. I haven't watched the original yet. It's supposed to be really good, even better actually. So I'll have to do that. But you guys will have to let me know if you've seen it. So a rookie police officer takes a shift at a newly, it's like an old station, old police station. And she's trying to figure out what happened to her deceased father, because there's something mysterious going on there, and she just can't comprehend that he, you know, unalived himself. She thinks there's something going on, and all this supernatural crazy stuff starts to happen. So it's really so good. I gotta watch it again actually, and I definitely want to get it on DVD when it finally does come out, because it was so good. Yeah, let me know if you guys have seen it. I probably should do a deep dive review of this one actually, because there's so much going on there that would be really fun. But if you've seen either one of the films, let me know what you thought of it. Number 4, The Taking of Deborah, Logan, from 2014. I've been wanting to talk about this one forever. This one is such a cool find. I think it's kind of not on the radar for most people, although a few people have been talking about it recently, but it's such a good film. I think it's on Tubi for you to watch, or Shudder or something like that. Anyways, it's this elderly woman named Deborah, and her daughter, she's starting to get the early stages of dementia, and her daughter's come in to take care of her, and they need to do something about the house and figure stuff out. She's being very stubborn because she's at that early stage and doesn't want to give up her freedom. And they bring in this film crew to document it, to make some extra cash. Well, the daughter does. To document, to make some extra cash so she can pay the mom's bills and figure stuff out. A lot of stress and tension going on. There ends up being a supernatural slant to it, and it's really cool. It's super creepy. It's an awesome movie. I highly recommend that you watch it. And if you have, let me know what you thought in the comments below, but it's one of my top favorites. Number 3. As Above, So Below from 2014. Another one from 2014. It was a good year. This one takes place in the Paris catacombs, which I would love to visit one day too. I almost moved to Paris, actually. I still consider doing that down the road if I could. But anyway, I love this film a lot. I just recently watched it, actually, because a lot of people had recommended I check it out. So this archaeologist, she gathers up people to go to, they're looking for the Philosopher's Stone, which can grant eternal life and change metal into gold, that kind of thing. And all of these crazy supernatural things happen in the catacombs while they're trying to, find this stone and figure stuff out. They end up fighting for their lives. Anyway, this was really surprisingly a good film too. I really enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. I think there are a lot of good found footage films out there. They're not necessarily always my favorite because I'm not a huge fan of the shaky camera, and sometimes the acting is really not that great, but I found 10, at least, that were good. So people should give them a bit more of a chance, I think. Totally get it if you don't like them, but I think these ones are good, and that's a good one. Let me know what you think about that one too. Number 2, Afflicted from 2013. I just watched this yesterday. Holy crap, man. This was a good movie. Creepy as shit. So good. I gotta watch it again. I gotta get this one on DVD too. So good. I Googled it, and it said that it had pretty good ratings on Rotten Tomatoes and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, I gotta check it out. So good. Absolutely not what I expected whatsoever, because I went into it with it is a supernatural found footage film, but there's a twist to it. Anyways, wasn't expecting it, but I really loved it. So these two young guys, one guy's very ill, finds out he's ill. So they're going on this trip to Paris again. I think that's where they end up going, which is weird. I guess that's a cool place to film found footage films. I don't know. And they go on this trip, and because he wants to go before the illness kind of gets to him and he can't do that kind of thing anymore. So they go. Anyways, they go, weird stuff happens, and it's crazy. The cinematography and the shots and the concept and the effects and stuff are so incredible. So incredible. It's shocking for something that, they're using a bit more modern stuff compared to, back in the day in the 70s. I loved this one so much. I'm really glad I watched it. I do really want to watch it again. It's another one that I probably would want to do a deep dive review on, just because it was really cool. But I don't know if you guys have seen it or not. Probably a lot of you have, but I hadn't seen it. I missed it somehow, but really loved it. So yeah, if you've seen it, let me know what you think. But I really enjoyed it. And my number 1 found footage film has to be Wreck 2 from 2009. I saw Wreck before, of course, but I hadn't seen the second one until I saw the Real Rejects did a watch along of it, reaction video of it, and I was like, what? I haven't seen this. I have to see this. So I watched it recently. Loved it. I had to put it in the number 1 spot because it's incredible. So if you don't know the story, in the first film, this reporter with her camera crew go to this apartment. No, they go to a fire station, and they're following along the firefighters to see, what a day in the life is like for them. Firefighters are called to this building where there's this crisis going on, and so they follow them in there to record and film, end up getting stuck in this apartment building, really old apartment building. And because it's been quarantined, because there's people are kind of like got this disease or virus or something that's almost turning them into like zombies. So it's kind of like a zombie film. Well, the second film, they get the call to go check up on this woman, the reporters there, and just to find out what happened to everybody and what's going on. Anyways, they take it in a completely different direction that you wouldn't think, and I'm so glad they did because it's so good. Highly recommend it. Super gory, super fast paced, lots of jump scares, really creepy, very fun. Super, super fun. And it's my number one. So let me know in the comments section below if you've seen it, what you thought of it, because I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot. I'd like to see the other films because I think there's more in the franchise. But anyway, so you guys, this was so fun to do. Let me know in the comments below, what are your favorite found footage films? Or if you hate found footage films, why do you hate them? You know, and yeah, if you know any more that you can recommend that I watch, please let me know because I really had a good time with these. Really, really a lot of fun. I find these kinds of films are cool to watch while I'm editing or doing my work, painting or whatever, in the background because I don't have to pay too close attention, but they're kind of fun. So yeah. Anyway, so you guys don't forget to like and subscribe and all that fun jazz if you liked this video. And if you like my channel, don't feel obligated to do that, but yeah, you can. It would help me out a lot. And I hope you guys are having a great evening. And I'm going to be filming more of these, so I will see you again on the next one. I love you guys. See you soon.